It's going on 1 o'clock, Wednesday, March 14th. I've lost track of days since coming back from con. I do apologize. And this is the first chance I've got to do a vlog entry this week. It is not from laziness. It is from car lag. Like jet lag, but by way of car, from Comic-Con. When we came back Sunday night, we got back really late. I didn't do any entries at all, hardly, in the generic vlog this weekend because this con was unbelievable in the sense of how badly it was organized, how much of a commotion it was, and it was just stressful. Now, that was the overall con. I'm sorry, I brought me back an unwanted souvenir. I have a cold. Thank you. Thank you, Lexington. And, but as far as what I wanted to get done at con, I got it done. I saw the 4 people I wanted in 3 panels, three panels of the 4. The only reason I didn't get to see the 4 is because 2 of them overlapped, and I chose the one I thought I would enjoy the most. So it was hectic, it was chaotic, it was unorganized, it was pure pandemonium. So by the time we left Sunday, we were pretty exhausted. We were going to stay Sunday night and to Monday because they were calling for bad weather earlier in the day, and I just turned the wrong way because I was talking. They were calling for bad weather to hit earlier in the afternoon rather than later that night when we originally went. So I went ahead and compromised a deal to pay Sunday into Monday so we wouldn't have to be out till 11 o'clock Monday morning instead of... He did let us stay longer. He would let us stay an hour later, which was noon, but still, if the snow came, we still need somewhere to stay. So I just went ahead and paid a little bit for an extra night, which he was very nice to do. Then when we got up Sunday, I checked the weather, and they were calling for the bad weather to come through Sunday night. Now, I still considered staying because I drive it. I was worn out. I was stressed, and I just did not want to drive that night. What I wanted to do is I wanted to at least go upstairs, take a couple hours nap, and leave, but everybody else was pretty much ready to go, so we left. And we did get back late. I think after I dropped them off, I pulled into the driveway about 8:30. So it was a very long day. No vlogging that day, no vlogging to end the week. Very little vlogging last week at all as far as general vlogging. And I did not get to do near the vlogging at Comic-Con I wanted to do because of precautions and the crowd. And I didn't get to do my live stream, which you probably noticed. That kind of upset me. And then I didn't get to do any like videos or anything really. I've got a short video of Adrian Paul and a couple other videos, and that's about it. But they'll be enough to pull together into a decent vlog about it. I mean, you'll get an idea of what happened. I got pictures. So, but then Monday, I thought there's no way I'm going to make it through work. I was so tired. I was falling asleep on the phones. And I thought, and the electric was flickering, and I actually thought, please let the electric go off for a couple hours. That's all I'm asking. A couple hours, let it go off. It would be an excuse to be off work. I wouldn't get in trouble, or so I thought. Well, electric didn't go off, but the internet went off at 12:20, 3 hours into my shift. Usually it's only off a couple hours, so I did lay down for a couple hours. I left the TV on so I'd know when it came back on. I woke up, internet was still off. It was almost an hour before my shift was over. I thought, well, might as well stay off the hour because it ain't going to do no good for me to go back in for an hour. And we had so many people on the phones anyways. So, the internet finally came back on 9:30 that evening. It was on almost 9 hours. And that's very unusual. A couple hours, yeah, 9 hours, there must have been something major. Well, that I think kind of upset my boss. But, you know, I can't control the utilities. I really can't. He knows I live remote. He knew that when he hired me. And this is the first time it's really, really gone off for that length of time. I mean, it's gone off before, but just for a few hours and then back on, and I can finish my shift, and I usually do. Night at night, our phone lines close at 9. What's the point of me coming inside and on? I didn't even attempt to. But I did get my day in tomorrow. Excuse me, oh gosh. My day in yesterday. It was a good day on the phones. Quite a few sales. Sales are picking up. I did not make up for the day before or all the time I lost last week. So I'm going to have to try and figure out a way to do that, or just cut my losses and forget about it. Other than that, Today I've been working on getting us unpacked, and then one of my congoers that rode up with me, she left some stuff that she bought her grandchildren in the car, so I'm having to travel to Paintsville and take that to her today. That was not on my plans, but I don't want her grandbabies to go without it, so me and Ruru are running them up, so no big deal. We also have to grocery shop while we're out today, and because we have nothing in the house. I planned it that way last week. I still ended up having a few things that I forgot to throw out before I left, but it wasn't the biggest deal as it would have been. And we also I need to figure out if I want to go to TriCon. TriCon is in June, I think early June, and it's back home in Huntington, hour and a half away. 1-day event. I could probably stay overnight with my friend Janice, go down after work, stay with her, do the event, for Saturday's my day off, and then come back that evening. So that one wouldn't be as torturous. I don't know if my friends want to go or not. I kindly mentioned it to them. Crickets. So, but Jason Momoa is going to be there, Aquaman, and I'd really like to see him. He is an hour and a half away, so I'd really like to see him. So we'll see how it goes. There was someone else that's going to be there. Not, I think Pippa from Lord of the Rings, Charisma Carpenter from the old Buffy series, and someone else that I'm not remembering right now. But I'm really going to see him and to see the vendor tables. I'm still researching for my selling at Pikeville. So we haven't heard who officially the guests are at Pikeville yet, and that'll determine a lot on the draw of people. But that's how it stands right now. This is a little bit of a long vlog entry, but it's to help make up for the 2 days I missed. But I might be back on today. I may not, but we'll see. Hey, Woo Woo. Looky here. Looky here. Good morning. It's going on 10:30, Saturday, March 17th. And happy St. Patrick's Day to all my fans out there who that fall into that category. I am Irish-Scottish descent, so I do have Irish in me, but I am venturing out with any green on today. I'm just going to see my friend Janice to help her set up a doggy cage for Jebby that she's having trouble with, to brunch and visit with her a little while, and to take back the trench coat she loaned me. So I don't expect to be out in public other than to pump gas, so I think I'll be okay. I hope no one eyes me, so. But I've never been into the whole St. Patrick's Day thing, even though I am Irish descent. So I probably am, one of these days it will catch up with me and I'll get the biggest pension in the world. But that is where we're headed. We're just about maybe 5-10 minutes outside of Inez, getting ready to come up on a 23. And to be quite honest, I don't feel like making this trip today. I did bring something back with me from Lexington. I'm still convinced it's a head cold, but I've got this whole blah feeling. It was so hard to get through work this week. So, but the upside is I've got all weekends off now. So I'm off Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'll get to rest up when I get back tonight and a whole day tomorrow, whereas before I wouldn't. So, you know, it's a good thing because I do like having the time off in the spring and summer to work in my garden. But then again, I'm only working the 4 days, but we'll make it work. It's not a big deal. Sales have been pretty good, so my sales spiffs should pick up a lot of that. So yesterday was very busy on the phones, not because it was busy, but because I do believe one of my coworkers was not answering calls and I was having to catch them all. That's fine. It resulted in 20 sales for me yesterday. Her loss. She just doesn't know. Other than that, we slept pretty well last night. We did get some ice last night. Rue had me up a little bit before 2, and when I let her out on the back porch, you could hear it tinging on the tin roof of the back deck. It sounded pretty, but it sounded like it's coming down pretty good. Then when I got up early this morning, it looked like it's a little bit icier on the, I got up normal 6:30 when she drags me out on a work day. And it looked icy on the driveway. So I laid back down. I knew I was coming to Janice's and I really wanted to get an earlier start, but I knew I wouldn't be able to get out of the driveway. So I laid back down, and then finally we got out of the driveway a little while ago. I don't plan to do any shopping while I'm up here unless I look for my little fabric cubes to go into my shelves. That was a total bust the last time I was up here, but in all honesty, I only looked at the $1 tree. I may feel like looking at the other one. I don't know for sure. If I had to say right now, no. I'm going to be everything I can do to make it up there, to be in a good mood around her and make it back. So I just don't see it happening. But we can always hope. We can always, you know, if it changes, I can always head over that way on the way back. Not a big deal. It's going on 11:15, still Saturday, and we're still on the road back home up to see Janice and Debbie. But I just did my first live stream for like a minute and 30 seconds. I really felt like I needed to go online and apologize for not having any uploads last week, and none so far other than catching up on my week in the life for the last 2 weeks on the channel. It was just too hectic, and nobody really wanted to do what I wanted to do. I mean, and then they drugged me everywhere, and it's just, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. So in that respect, I was very upset with the convention. But I was afraid it had upset some of my viewers, and that upset me even more. So I did want to go on live, apologize, and that's what I did. So I've done my first official live stream. It is only a minute and a half, but it counts. And it was an apology live stream. But maybe now that I've got my feet wet, I can do more of them. I could see me doing more as long as my viewers didn't mind the background noise that's possible with Miss Rue when she gets in one of her barking moods. And with spring and summer coming, that's going to happen a lot because she likes to go out back on the deck and bark at everything. Birds, squirrels, leaf blowing by, it doesn't matter. She likes to bark. She's very vocal in the warmer weather. So I may do more live streams. I may, but you know, I have almost got the editing down to a finesse. So, you know, I have worked hard to learn that. Now if I could just get me and my editing program to work and play together, well, then, you know, it'll be hearts and puppies and cake and sunshine, but, you know, I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening.